Welcome back to the Survive to Farm series for episode 14 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, survivors, welcome back. The rain, not the rain, I wish it was rain. The snow is still absolutely, oh man, it just won't stop. We're into February 1 now, so out of January into February. I was really hoping, but it looks like it's going to snow the rest of the day. But what I will say is, hooray for firewood! I didn't deliver any yesterday. I say yesterday, but in January. So I'm disseminating the firewood, tomatoes for Tanya's store. Yeah, and then I'll see you hopefully when the snow stopped, melted. As I said before, it's nice to start off with, but I'm done with it now. I don't want any more. We are building up credit, bartering credit, so that's good. And then hopefully as we hit spring, I'm looking at... Oh, there's that. I said about there's that little cultivator. So we've got that tiny one. There is a cultivator, isn't there, that Derek's got. Derek's doing well, by the way. Not doing too bad at all. Thank you to everyone who reached out. I actually had someone message me yesterday and say I should do on my merch... I should do a hashtag pray for Derek t-shirt, and I thought I can't, because the problem is it's one of those things that in the real world, when there are real world situations where people do things like that for actual people, if I made a t-shirt that said that, the problem is then people will ask questions, genuine questions of sincerity about a person who they think, and it's not that. I can't, I can't do that. So anyway, let's do the tomatoes. At least we're keeping Tanya's shop stocked, keeping her in firewood, and then if she needs to, like I say, I'm making some money, so I don't mind. If it means that she can sell some firewood and I make a bit of money, like I say, from doing it, that's all good. I don't want to back into a building. Can we get another load done? No, I think that's it. Right. So next load is going down to Miss Abigail. This is going to build us a lot of bartering credit, which is absolutely fantastic. And I will see you, I don't know, hopefully. Well, I was hoping to go and get Derek's car back, but we can't get it out. The snow's getting deeper and deeper. There was a good shout, not taking this as well. We went to rescue him. I went across my yard, which is flat, and this thing was slipping and sliding. It was just absolutely awful. It's a little bit better with the weight over the back, but it's still, we've got very little grip on this, so... A very little grip on reality. So, see you when it thaws. It's 2:15 in the afternoon. It's February 2. The snow has melted. So, we're looking good. I delivered all of the... what are the words? The firewood. Firewood. I know I did it last time. Anyway, that's all delivered. So we're up to 29,000. We've got a lot of bartering collateral. But... the snow has melted, which is great because we have got a crop that's ready to harvest. I've got a window of opportunity because apparently 7 o'clock this evening it's going to snow again. The temperature's going to plummet. Plus, I delivered tomatoes and I delivered the lumber over the firewood over to Tanya. Then I went over and did the rest to Miss Abigail and Cletus. While I was over there, there is something over there. Again, you've probably already seen on the thumbnail that I must have. I must have in my life. I will make it happen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around and I'm going to gather up anything I don't want. That mower, actually no good to me now because I know the other mower does work. That one there was a problem. I'm going to take the cultivator, the small cultivator, because there's the other cultivator I want to get from Derek. There's the plough. I'm going to take this definitely because I've got the pickup. I've got 2 tractors. What else was I going to take? I mean, potentially I could take that, really. Although it could come in handy. So I'm not going to go, yeah, actually. Oh no, we'll leave it. So that's the case. Look at our ducks. Our ducks and chicks. Well, I've still got chick noises. So I've still got some in there, but yeah, they're all growing. Everything's going great. And then, we're looking over here. Tomatoes. I think I've got 2 lots of tomatoes that need to go over to Tanya. That will go. We are out of lumber again. But the firewood situation is fantastic. That's all looking great. So yeah, what I want to do, I did test because I wasn't sure how this was going to work. But luckily, rather than just dumping on the floor, this does actually have a capacity. Not a huge capacity, but what I'm going to do, maybe I should switch it round. No, I'll use this. I want to use the Deere. We're going to use the John Deere and carry on. This actually tops and harvests at the same time, which is brilliant, because I suddenly thought I'm going to need a topper. But no, we're fine. And then we'll grab... I suppose we could grab that trailer, or we'll just grab the bucket. Actually, we'll put the bucket on the front of the Roadrunner, maybe? Yeah, we could do that. Now, I don't know. Does this take potatoes? I'm not sure if this takes potatoes, but we might need... I wonder if we could we could dig a hole. We could have like a potato bunker. Now this, like I said, when we covered it, that was left out. That's got to be not far off ready to go. Look at the weeds in the field from where we did our harvesting as well. Look. That's crazy. So I suppose it does hide a little bit of the fact we were harvesting, which is pretty good. So what I'm going to do, let's get this done first. Then I'm going to load up on the back of the low loader some items. Oh, actually, you know what? I've had an idea. I'm going to go over to the Prepper's bunker, because there was that four-wheel drive military vehicle thing. I'm not going to use it. We got lights. Oh, no lights. Ha ha! That's going to be interesting. Do we just swing this out? Oh, we do. Hang on. Let's swing that out. So I'm not sure what the capacity is, but we'll do what we can. Let's got to get around this tree first. Drop it down. Oh, it's working. Get around the tree. Oh, come on. Please let me go around the tree. There we go. Don't know what the width of this is, really. And it's not going to be massive amounts. It was never going to be massive amounts. This was about feeding me. And if we have anything left over, then potentially selling it to other people, taking it to Tanya to put in her shop. But at the end of the day, and I really want that. I know I'm going over my crops. Don't worry, it's okay. Any bits I miss, we can come and collect. I didn't even think about this having a capacity. Yep, I've missed a bit. Come too far over. My field prep wasn't brilliant. These fields aren't straight, but hey. But we are finally getting crop out of the ground. Crop that we put in, it seems like ages ago. So our little farmstead is producing, and not just firewood and tomatoes. This is crop. This is crops we put in the ground. We ploughed this ground with a tiny little plough. I don't think we put any lime on this one, did we? But we fertilised it with manure in the little manure spreader, and we're now getting potatoes out of the ground. We got through. I say got through. It's going to be cold again later on. I'll say we got through a cold winter, but we haven't technically yet. I'm going to go and try and gather these bits up that I missed. When you think about it, you know, like I say, if you're doing a homestead, if you're doing a farmstead, and you are producing for just yourself, if you've got 2, 3, 4,000 litres of potatoes, that's, you know, that's not bad. I'm missing this completely. There we go. What am I going to do it from it? Oh, I can't. That is amazing, though. Look at it. It's doing the thing. It's doing the potato thing. It's like a musical instrument. It's music to my ears anyway. Right. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's move over a little bit. Yep, we're getting there. Yes! Happy days! My dad, I've probably said this before, my dad used to refer to old tractors and old vehicles, two strokes, that kind of thing, anything that had this kind of sound. It was either throbbly bobbly or a bopper bipper. I don't know why, it was just one. I've said this many times before, my dad had all these weird and wonderful words for things that he would just make up. Bip bopper bipper. That will stick with me my entire life. Just makes me smile, and it is that. Listen to that engine. Flipping along, doing its thing. I'll probably come a little bit further over actually. It is doing probably 2 rows. But it's not going to take me too long to do this. We've got other crops in the ground, we've got other stuff to do. I have been asked whether or not I should do a video on how I set this all up. So sort of within the series, but not an episode, but just I could kind of plop it on the front, I guess, now, of how I kind of went about it and what I did, maybe. I had a couple of people message me, and one guy messaged me and said he wants to run a map the same way I've done. So I just said, well, you just set up however you want, get everything ready however you want, and then away you go. And he said, but honestly, I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I would do, where I would begin. So yeah, maybe I will. If enough people are interested and want to know how I set it up, then maybe. Right, we're nearly full. This is going to be a 2,000 litre job, isn't it? We'll unload into a trailer. I think if we do the bucket, I mean, I should do a trailer really. A trailer is more real. I can't remember how to unload this, whether it's just pipe out or not. Look at it! Oh, ho, ho. Turn it off for a minute. Let's go and get ourselves a trailer. I think I'm going to do the trailer. I'm going to grab that little wooden trailer because I haven't really used that yet. Where did I leave the... There it is. So I did think about trading in the tractor, one of the tractors, and I thought no, because the tractors, what happens if you have something goes wrong? What happens if you have a mechanical failure? Or, you know, if I just took a load of stuff over to get the vehicle that I want to get and think that's perfect. This has got a front 3-point and a rear 3-point. The other one's just got a rear. Well, the other one's just got a rear trail edge. So technically the John Deere I could get rid of, but I like it. I like it too much to get rid of it. So I'm not going to. It's as simple as that. I've got the little tractor there. I guess we could get rid of that. Now I've got these larger ones. I'm not necessarily using as much. I'm just thinking of things that I left where they were in situ that I could utilise for bartering. But I have got some money as well. So if money is a thing, like I said, there's a cultivator, a larger cultivator I want to get from Derek, which will require probably a bit of toy money. I know I saved his life, but that's not something I would say. I would never hold it over someone and say, oh yeah, but you owe me, because remember I said no. That's no. There we go. Am I close enough? I don't know if I am. No. I don't know if it's home tints now. I don't even know if this takes potatoes. Does it take? I don't know. Will they come up with the option to overload? I don't think it will, you know. These could end up going all over the ground. If they do, they've got to pick them up, but we'll try. We're about to find out, I guess. Come on. Please work. Come to Papa. Yes! What's the capacity of the trailer? At least 2,000 litres. We're having a good day, people. We're having a good day. Now this is going to be a little bit difficult because I'm trying to rack up some stuff before we go away to FarmCon. The FarmCon's going to be a few days away, so I've got a few videos, but there might only be this. I'm trying to think. I'm just running out of time. Can I unload this into here? If not, I don't really want to tip them on the floor. Was this full multi-fruit or was it just, I can't remember. Yep. It gets better and better. Let's get back around. Can I fit around it? This is placed perfectly for small machinery. Which, yeah, it has to be. That's all I've got. It was never going to be a big machinery type thing, was it? But it's absolutely perfect. Harvesting betwixt snowstorms. I think what we'll do now. Moved. It did. Whoa. There's a bit of a wobble on there. It's been fine every time I've gone up. There we go. That's better. What I'm going to do, I think. Raise that up. And I'm going to go with my sugar beet a little bit, but that's alright. Look at the corn growing. That's looking good. I need to plant more corn, I think. Since we've got that forage harvester as well that we found, I'm thinking if I do more, we could do more silage, couldn't we? We need to sort out sheep and cows. Do I want a couple of cows? Yeah, why not? We can have some milk, can't we? It makes perfect sense to do that. Why would we not? We've got eggs from our chickens, we could get milk from the cows, woolly jumpers from the sheep. I mean, that and lamb as well, I guess, but I don't eat a lot of lamb. It's interesting, isn't it? Pork products, beef products, a lot more than lamb. And whenever I'm playing the game, I always automatically your brain goes to wool. Well, you know, you're producing wool. And it was it the series of Clarkson's Farm when Caleb messaged me when I was doing the Court Farm series and said, whatever you do, you're not doing sheep because I hate them. And they said then, didn't they, that the wool was worth nothing. It really wasn't. You bundled up loads and loads of it and didn't really make very much on it. Which really surprised me. I didn't think that would be a thing, but I think the amount of products that are made out of wool, or using wool, or, you know, well, tree stump. Yes, I'm thinking if I can go and get a cultivator, we can cultivate this. We've got the little plough, but I will need something a little bit bigger, but I don't know. The problem is with subsoilers and ploughs, that you don't have to go much bigger. From a 1 point, what we got, 1.2, 1.8, wherever it's what we got. You go to a 3 or a 4, and the horsepower requirements are ridiculous. They're so high. So I don't know whether we'd get away with it. That's the problem. Well, they're only small patches, and that was a little bit bigger. It does take a little while, but I'm just thinking if we could just double the width of the plough, and we can speed up the process. Double the width, half the time. Excellent. So we're going to end up with maybe 3,000 litres, maybe just over 3. I'm just thinking what we're 900, maybe, I don't know if we'll hit 3.5. Tree stump. So I can avoid it if I can. Yeah, we got a bit more down that end, maybe 3,500 litres. Which is fine. For what I need. There we go. So we're done. It's actually come up quite well. So I guess what I could do, I could blend a couple of these together if I wanted to. And we've got a couple of trees in the way. I could take the trees out, stump grind them. Just thinking, the field over there that's got oats in it, over that side, we could stick a field in there like I did here, maybe a slightly larger field. Because I didn't have these tractors when we did this before. I had the small tractors. So I'm just thinking maybe we could go a little bit larger for our next harvest. Just thinking of crops I haven't put in the ground. Oh yeah, we should go to easy 1.5. Right, I'm going to finish this off. We'll get that put into the little temporary permanent silo. I'm going to load a few bits up onto the trailer. I'm going to whiz out to the preppers. And it's down to Miss Abigail's. Now I'm on dodgy ground because the piece of equipment that I covet so is I was told by Derek not to be beholden to her. So that's why I don't want a favour. I want to exchange stuff for it. I don't want her to feel like she's done me a favour because I don't, you know, I know it's all about bartering and trading, it's all about favours and it's all about trust, but I was warned early on not to trust her. And I've got a funny feeling it's going to be an expensive purchase. That's why I'm just thinking, if it's stuff I'm not using, if it's stuff I don't need, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the value is. It only has value to the other. I mean, obviously, of course, it has value to me. But if it's something I don't want anymore, we didn't quite. Oh, did we? Look at that, 1,504. Can't make that up. Actually, I'll probably just tip this. Oh no, we'll do it. We'll do it properly. I said I could probably just take this over and tip straight into the silo, but there's not a lot of room over there. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Do I trust her? Do I take a chance? I don't know. So. Try and get a little bit closer this time. Will we hit the tree? No. Bring it right in behind. Then we can put that. I don't know where I took it from. Over here somewhere, wasn't it? Right, let's load up. I mean, technically I don't need that trailed harvester, but I'm going to keep hold of it because you just never know, because if our harvester packs up, trailed harvester may be absolutely perfect. No, I'm not going to lie at this point. I'm not sure how to open that bunker. I can't remember how it's supposed to work. But, so I've got these on. I'm not going to get rid of the little tractor. I'm hoping everything else I've got on it will be enough. The sprayer that we found in this bunker, I'm leaving there. That's going to stay our little secret, just in case. Again, another nice bargaining chip to have should we need it at some point. Oh look, sunflower. Get ready to harvest. I wonder if we can bring the harvester out here and harvest some sunflowers. Maybe. But it also dawned on me, what's changed? The snow's melted. We can go and get Derek's car, potentially. If we can start it, if it's not too dinged up. Where was the gateway? Oh, there. Too far over. Right. Was one? I can't remember which one was which. I guess we'll find out, won't we? No. We want two, don't we? One's the very bottom. It's on two. It's absolutely nuts, this. They must have some kind of fusion core or something deep below this, I would imagine, to keep the lights on, to keep the power going. It's the sort of thing they would need. There we go. Okay. Have a button for close that. I mean, it is very cool. But I'm not going to use it. Oh, it's got a... You know, I was saying we needed a winch. I forgot this had a winch on it. Look. For doing the logs. Completely forgot. I'm just thinking, do I want to just... Do I just want to take this for a bang around the countryside before we go anywhere? We didn't drive it, we just found it. mean, while we're up here, might as well have a look, because this is a part of the countryside we haven't looked around. Suspension on this thing is wild. Hey. No, gotta take it back. It's very fancy. This has got to be worth a bit, isn't it? To the right person. But I say, yes, it's cool. Yes, it's worth a bit, but it's no good to me, apart from the winch, which I forgot about. But that's all right. Where's the trailer? Here we go. Look at that. Perfect. Lights off, engine off, hop out, strap it down. So, six-wheeler, that beastie. Look, this was cool. The mower, I brought the mower up and then grabbed the cultivator. I went and got that. When I brought the cultivator back, because the cultivator's on the 3-point and the mower's on the hitch, it allowed me to hook both up. That's cool. So I'll drop those off, but I'm keeping this. Again, it's got a 3-point on the back. It's got a bit of oomph to it. I don't want to lose it, so we won't. I've got to get all this done. I mean, snow's not supposed to be coming till 7, but we've had that before when it said things, and then all of a sudden, wallop, 2 hours early, down it comes. Or it might start with flurries and that kind of thing, but I didn't close the gate. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Whoa, that didn't want to turn. Let's get down to Miss Abigail. Let the trading commence. So, equipment and machinery available. There's the cultivator I was talking about. That's here. A little bit bigger. That'll work. I want a plough. Over here. Where was it? Has it been moved? No. Over here. Apparently, not far from here, there's a farm. There was a Dutch guy who used to own the place, run the farm, and this was in his barn, just tucked away. It's small, but it's a tractor unit. Oh, it has got a winch. Winch on the front. Oh, that's alright then, don't mind getting another one. Winch on the front, 3-point in the back, but I'm pretty sure we can put a 3-point on the front as well. So we can make this a proper utility bit of equipment. I think it has straps in it. Yep, straps in the back as well. Cover. We said we wanted a tractor with a cover. And I covered the... It's a cool looking bit of kit in it though. Isn't it? Just brilliant. Right, so I guess now comes the problem of what it's going to cost me. I'm like I say, I'm going with that, and those, and that should be alright. Then I'm thinking if I pay Derek for that, it's a good start. Let's get these unloaded and we'll find out, won't we, I guess. That was something I meant to say to you as well. At the farm, our shipping container, I don't know if it was a snowdrift or the wind or the whole thing had shifted. Oh, it could be the stuff inside it, I suppose. A bit worrying. Oh, that does not want to turn with that like that. We're a little bit stuck. I drop that there, that there. This is going back on. And this, whilst it did us well, and it did do us well, it did have some shortcomings. It doesn't sit as high off the ground as I thought it would, and every time I hooked anything on the back, the front wheels came off the ground. So it wasn't as great as I hoped it would be. Like I say, it did a job. Right, let's go and find Miss Abigail and see what the word from the bird is. I'm nervous. Might have to go and use the facilities that just on the end there. Right, might grab myself a cake while I'm here. I've got a donut somewhere. Fruit. I mean, that would be the sensible option, wouldn't it? But cookie. Ooh, please. Let me have a cookie. There we go. Well, I'm £3 lighter in the account for the cultivator, but Derek was golden with that, and she has taken all of it. Which has, I'm more than happy with that. That's a deal. I mean, it's a barter, it's a trade, it's a deal. I did wonder if she was going to push for some more money on top, but I just, I kept it kind of bomb flat, pushed the pros of these and how great they are, and the fact that it's got a front winch and will go anywhere and that kind of stuff, and I don't know if she's trying to build herself an army or not, I don't know, but it's ours. It seems really small all of a sudden, doesn't it? I love it! Is that not just the coolest thing? I mean, it had to happen. .32 miles an hour is tractor speed. I've already put the cultivator on. Just thinking, do I wedge straight out? See if we can get Derek's car out. Mind you, the winch isn't going to really help with that. Without logs. Let's put it there. Or do I go straight back and get some cultivating? I could put the cultivator on this! Still need a plough though. I'll speak to Derek, see what we can do. Maybe he can help us out. That's brilliant. Just do a loop round the block. The amount of times I've tried to drive away having forgotten to lift the ramps up. I also need to speak to him here about sheep. See if we can do that at some point, sort a couple of sheep out. So it looks like here is, I don't know what's happened. All the stuff they have in their bonded warehouse. Chicken feed, I've got stuff in there. I'm doing our own tomatoes now. I've just suddenly realised, what an idiot. Oh man, just looking at those bales thinking, when I said about doing Tommy's ration and doing a couple of cows and that kind of thing, there's a load of bales in the shipping containers at the Dewberry widget. You know what I mean. The vehicle shop, Derek's vehicle shop, there's a whole load in there. So as far as bales go, I don't know, we could maybe, you know, snag on a couple. I mean, I don't mind, I'll pay Derek for them. We've got a bit of money from selling the wood. I suppose we can cut a couple more trees down, maybe get a little bit more lumber on the go. Get some more firewood going, because it's still going to be cold for a little while. Until we get into spring proper. Just got to decide now, do I go back to the farm and cultivate and then go and get Derek's car later? I guess we could do with almost, mind you, I still got to get it back, as I say. We need like a scooter. Like a little scooter, not a big scooter. Something like, you know, like I used on the, oh, what was it? The Floor is Lava. The little like fold-up motorbike thing. Something you can throw in the boot of a car. Something you can pick up and use. So when you go in to collect vehicles, you can go and collect a vehicle on it, then throw it on the back, throw it in the boot, and bring that back with you. Because I'm forever going out on foot, or going out, picking up one vehicle, leaving a vehicle behind that I've got to go back and get again. Or I do this. I go out with a loader and load it all on. Can I get through or should I go around the outside? Round the outside. See you back at the farm. It's been another productive day. Especially getting the potato harvest done as well. We'll see what happens with the snow. Oh, I'm so happy with that. I decided to do both. Why not? We have recovered his vehicle. There's me thinking, oh, I might have to winch it. Will I be able to start it? Will I be able to get... Oh, I'll just lift it up. Just lift it up, take it back. Drop top of his house. If it needs any work, I can go and help him, or Derek can do it. It's entirely to him. So we can do both. We'll grab our new... Where is it? Oh, the over here. New to me. Little cutie. And actually doing the logging is going to be a little bit easier as well, because we can drag logs. But then we can also cut some up, throw them in the back this way as well, can't we? Pile a few up on here, bring them back over here. That's... Oh. Utilitarian. How are lights on this? No rear light. Why is it every vehicle I seem to have doesn't have a rear light? We are losing the light. It's nearly 4 o'clock. Come on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Triple, double, quadruple, yes. Haven't got a mulcher, so we'll just do the thing. I'm not sure this has got the horsepower actually. Might have to go and get the Massey. At the end of the day, I was going to say, at the end of the day, it is pulling it. Sort of. Might even be this cultivator's too big for it. I thought it'd be fine. still going to be quicker than using the other one. Awesome. And with that, I'm done for another episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't know if you can tell or not, I'm loving it. I'm having a great old time. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.